grazing like chic gazelles at the long tables laden with delectable treats. Charlotte glanced around nervously, feeling as if every single one of those damned Italian principesas and contessas was scrutinizing her every move. How could the most exquisite wedding she'd ever witnessed have morphed so quickly into a living nightmare? She saw Auden Beep pile a heap of lobster ravioli onto his plate, and for a moment she wanted to rush over to him for help. No, he's the wrong person. He won't quite understand. The Ortiz sisters were just coming up the stairs. Absolutely not them. When she spotted Olivia perched at one of the high-top bistro tables along the wall, she could finally feel the tension in her shoulders ease. Olivia would know what to do. Olivia would be cool. She was an avant-garde filmmaker. Olivia was English, but she wasn't like the other English here. She lived in L.A. and had gone to school in Paris, so she'd probably seen some shit in her time. Olivia would help her out of this unthinkable mess. Charlotte marched up alongside her, covertly grabbing her elbow. Olivia immediately caught Charlotte's look and misread it. Sure, call me a hypocrite, but after watching you inhaling pasta, focaccia, biscotti, and every possible variation of gluten for the past week, what did you think would happen? This white truffle and caviar pizza is better than wild muddy sex in a Scottish dale with Sam Heughan. You ought to write about it in your magazine. Charlotte tried to speak, but found that her throat was too parched. I'm talking about the pizza, not the muddy Scottish sex, Olivia clarified, although Charlotte clearly hadn't been listening to a word she had said. She simply leaned against Olivia, trying to catch her breath. Are you okay? Olivia asked, registering the shell-shocked expression on Charlotte's face for the first time. I'm okay, but Lucie... God help the girl! Charlotte gasped, reaching for a flute of Prosecco. Charlotte gulped down the drink and then, slumping against the stone balustrade, started to hyperventilate. What happened to Lucie? Should I get help? Olivia asked. She doesn't need any help. She's fine. Actually, she's not fine. Oh, my poor Lucie. Everything's ruined. Abso-fucking-lutely ruined. Olivia frowned, not sure what to make of this outburst. She hadn't known Charlotte Barkley very long, but they had become thick as thieves over the past week, and Olivia would never have imagined that this unflappably poised woman in her mid-40s would suddenly apparently lose it. Charlotte, how many glasses of champagne did you have at dinner? Olivia delicately inquired. Straightening up and brushing off the stray twigs caught on her Oscar de la Renta gown, Charlotte said furtively, Olivia, can I trust you? Can I count on your help? Of course you can. Charlotte continued. You know, I'm only at this wedding as a favor to Lucie's family. I'm just the plus one here, and my only job was to keep an eye on my young cousin, but I've failed in my duty, utterly, epically failed. We should never have come to this wedding. We should never have come to Capri. Jesus Christ, her mother's going to lose her shit when she finds out, and my grandmother's going to skin me alive. Charlotte buried her face in her hands, and Olivia could see that she was legitimately anguished. Find out what? And where is Lucie now? I don't know. I don't want to know. I don't know how I'll ever look her in the face again. Charlotte, please stop being so cryptic. I can't help you if you don't tell me what's happened. Looking her dead in the eye, Charlotte said, You've got to promise you'll never tell a soul. I promise. Swear on it. On your mother's grave. Mother still lives and breathes, but I'll swear on her life. Charlotte exhaled. When did you last see Lucie? I'm not sure. On the dance floor with the bridal party? She was dancing with Sandro, and I thought they looked like such a lovely pair. Him with those long Botticelli curls, and Lucie in that gossamer dress dancing amid all those candles. It looked so gorgeous. I almost wanted to take a picture to remember it for a future scene. Yes, they were dancing, but after the fireworks, I noticed that Lucie had disappeared. I heard that some of the young ones had gone up to Villa Jovis again, so I went up to the ruins looking for her. You trekked all the way up the hill again. And my Vivier's. Olivia reflexively peered at Charlotte's feet, wondering how obliterated her shoes were. This fella in a golf cart drove me up. Anyway, when I got up there, would you believe what I found? A whole bunch of kids smoking weed in the chapel. It looked like a drug den in Tangier. Olivia rolled her eyes.